What's up, buddy?
Is it working?
Yep.
Is it in a okay view?
Hold on. See it?
Okay. Should be good, right?
Yep. How you doing this morning, Dina? Good morning, guys. Did those pesky ants come back? Hopefully we murdered them all yesterday. Welcome to the party, guys. If you're just showing up, we're gonna be doing a leg day today. My name is Vinny, and I will be your trainer for today. My partner Erika is gonna be working out with you guys, and we're gonna make sure you get a nice leg day with no equipment needed. All right. We got about 2 to 3 minutes before we get started. We're gonna give some people time to gather around, and then we're gonna get this cracking. All right, guys. So make sure you have some water. Make sure you have plenty of space to move around, and get ready to get started. Chee-yoo! What's up, Dibbers? Hey, Sable. What's up, man? Good morning. Oh, happy late Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms.
Got a little louder. Alright, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. So I hope you guys are ready to work. We're going to start off with a nice, easy warm-up. Margot, welcome to the party. We're going to start off with a nice, easy warm-up, get you guys loose and ready for the exercises, and then we'll get into what we call the work. Alright? So we're going to start off nice and easy today with a set of high knees. All we're going to do is we're going to step up as high as we can. We're going to be alternating legs, trying to get those legs up, and you're going to be doing that for about 30 seconds. Alright? So we're going to start that here in 10. So go ahead and get nice and ready. Make sure you have your space, plenty of room. You're not going to hit anyone or anything. Get ready, and knees up. Try and get them nice and high. We're not trying to pull them up. We're trying to get those knees up as high as we can with your own leg strength. There we go. Pull them up as high as you can. Nice steady pace here. We're trying to get that blood flowing a little bit as well as loosen up our joints. There we go. You did a good job. Robin! What's up, girl? Good morning. Down. Ellie, good morning. Next up is going to be a lateral leg lift. So we're going to be standing tall, completely upright, and I'm going to lift one leg out to the side as high as I can. We're going to do 20 seconds right and then switch immediately to 20 seconds left. Get ready? Let's get it. How you doing this morning, Ellie? You have a good Mother's Day? Hope you did. There you go, lifting that leg up as high as you can. Trying to keep the torso completely vertical here. We don't want to lean as you kick. Now we're going to switch right away to the other leg, so make sure you're not going to kick anything on the other side. And kick. There we go, lifting that leg up nice and high. Staying stable, looking good. Make sure you guys are breathing while you're doing this. And make sure we're not opening up to the front either. This should be coming directly to the side. Next up is going to be a single leg Romanian. So what we're going to do is we're going to hinge at the hips. I want to act like my torso and floating leg are locked. I want to kick back until I'm about flat. And then I'm going to come right back to neutral. So I'm going to kick neutral, switch legs. You're gonna be alternating legs the entire time. So get set, hinge, kicking that leg back, right back to neutral, switching legs the entire time. We want that leg and back to move as one thing. We do not want to detach those two. There you go. Nice big strong kickback, coming right back to neutral. Good job, E. Almost there. Dang, you got the Air Maxes on today? She's stunting for y'all, let me tell you what. Down. Next up is going to be a deep squat. So we're going to have those toes straight, slightly wider than hip distance apart. We're going to sit as deep as we can into this. My elbows are going to push my knees out, and I'm going to try and pick my chest up as much as I can. My legs are so sore right now. So, toes straight, slightly wider than hip distance apart. Go ahead and sit as deep as you can. Push those knees out with your elbows and really try and force that chest as upright as you can. Once you get into a comfortable position here, and you started getting used to this, we're going to start giving a small twist just from left to right, really trying to open those hips up. Make sure you keep pushing those knees out with your elbows. Try and keep that chest up. Nice, gentle twist back and forth. There we go. Down. Next up, we're going to be in that same starting position, that deep squat. What we're going to do is we're going to plant one hand to the ground. You're going to reach up and over as far as you can, back to neutral, and reach. So go ahead and get in that deep squat position. Plant that hand right into the ground. Reach as far as you can. Plant and reach. There we go. Going back and forth. Big reach. Right back down. There you go. Try to open those hips up as much as you can. Open that torso up. Make sure that arm stays in line with the shoulder. And you're really trying to twist over as far as you can every turn. There you go. Let it out. Let it out. Next is going to be a best stretch ever, and we're only going to do the step here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in the push-up position. I'm going to step one leg to the outside of my hand. I'm going to try and flatten out as much as I can. Back to neutral, step, flatten out. And we're going to keep alternating steps with a nice little pause in the top position. So go ahead and get in the push-up position. Nice and flat. Step that foot to the outside of the hand. Try and flatten out for a second. Bring it right back. Switching legs. There you go. Perfect. Keep it up, guys. Keep moving it at home. There you go. Eat. Step and flatten it out. Right back to neutral. There we go. 10 seconds left. Down. Last up is going to be a quarter sit-up, and this is going to have a right side and a left side. We're going to be on our back with one leg bent. Whatever leg is bent, I'm going to take that hand and place it right in the arch of my lower back, only on that side. Hand is going to point towards the knee. Sit up halfway, right back down. Up halfway, right back down. We're going to do 20 seconds right and then 20 seconds left. Go ahead and get set. Leg bent. Hand is under that lower back. We're sitting up about halfway and then coming right back down. Sit up, right back down. As soon as this 20 seconds is up, we're going to switch immediately into the other arm. So make sure you switch quickly and seamlessly. Bend the knee, hand behind the back, reaching towards that opposite knee. Getting a good controlled condension of that abdominal region. Woo! There you go. Squeeze it. It should start burning. 10 seconds. Here we go. We're almost there. Down. All right. You guys should be just about warmed up and ready to go. So we're going to get into what we refer to as the working set. So what we're going to be doing today is what we refer to as a superset. We're going to do 2 exercises back to back immediately with no rest in between. Now in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to do the right side of one exercise and then the right side of another exercise, and then we'll go left, left. All right? So what we're going to be doing, our first 2 exercises are going to be reverse lunges, and we're going to start on that right leg. So to start, that right leg is going to be our mover. So the reverse lunge, we're gonna step back nice and soft, bend that knee to about 90 degrees, and then come back to neutral. We're gonna step soft, right back. We're only gonna be moving that right leg for this first set. We're gonna superset that with a single leg Romanian. So I'm gonna plant that right leg this time, and I'm gonna do it just like we did in the warm-up. I'm gonna hinge those hips, and then come right back to neutral. So we're going to kick, neutral, kick, neutral. So we're going to reverse lunge right, and then after, I believe it's 20 or 30 seconds, you're gonna switch immediately into that right leg, single leg Romanian, and then we'll get a small break, and then we will go left leg, all right? So if you haven't already, make sure you share this video, like it, and follow our pages, because that's how we grow, that's how we get more followers, and that's why we keep doing this stuff, all right? So until then, I hope you guys are ready to work. Get my handy dandy timer started. So we're gonna start off stepping back with that right leg, or no. We'll keep the right leg planted the whole time. All right, so right leg's gonna be planted, you'll be stepping back with that left leg. Sound good? You ready? Start in 10 seconds. Whoa. So right leg is gonna stay stuck, left leg is gonna be moving, and we're moving that same leg the entire time. Now what we're gonna do here with our superset, as soon as she's done with this 20 seconds, we're gonna go into that 20 seconds of single leg Romanians, keeping that right leg planted firmly into the ground and kicking that left leg back. Get ready, kick back, right into it, right back down. Try and keep your eyes locked on one thing here. That's gonna help with the stability and balance, but you really wanna try and sling into that bottom position and spring right back up out of it. We're gonna get a small break here, and then we'll be switching to the left leg. Down, 15 seconds of break, and you're gonna be switching. Now we're gonna do left leg, left leg. Ready? All right, hope you guys are killing it at home. So she's keeping her left leg planted, stepping back with the right, nice and springy, right back up to neutral, and then right back down. There you go. Stepping back smooth, we got 10 seconds left. As soon as this 10 seconds is up, we're going into that single leg Romanian. There we go, looking good. 3, 2, get ready for that switch and switch. Kicking back, swinging, making sure the back and leg are moving as one thing. Look at that, flat as a table. You guys are looking great. Keep that up, E. 10 seconds left. Bang, throwing it back. Short time left. Down. All right, guys, that was one set. We're gonna go through 3 total sets with these 2 exercises, and then we're gonna change to 2 different exercises. All right, so we got 2 more sets of that same thing. So back to that right leg, going back to our reverse lunges. Let's get it. Stepping back, she's landing very soft on that back leg. You wanna make sure that back leg's heel is pointing towards the ceiling. If it's pointing towards the wall behind you, chances are that back leg won't bend, and this probably doesn't feel very good. So make sure you're landing soft, and that back heel is pointing straight up towards the ceiling. And kickbacks, there we go. Looking good, try and keep those eyes on one thing to keep your stability. Gio, keep working it. My boy's half asleep, you see him? Gio, sleep. Gio, stop sleeping. 5 seconds. Down, we're gonna be switching to that other leg here in about 15 seconds. How's that feeling?
Great.
Feeling great. We're just getting started, guys. This should be warming you up a little more. I wanna start off nice and easy, and we're gradually gonna build you guys into something harder and harder, all right? Left leg, going back into our lunges, and stepping back, right back up. There we go, looking good. Nice and springy, she's moving quick. She's landing soft on that back leg, moving strong the whole time. There you go, keep it up, keep it up. 6 seconds, then we're moving into those Romanians. Keep that same leg planted. Now throw that leg back. There you go. Good morning, guys. If you want to be part of chat, make sure you're following the Lifters Guild. That's the only way I can see you in chat. So if you want to communicate with Erika and I, you want to ask questions, you just want to talk to us, feel free to follow the Lifters Guild and chat with us. Down, taking a rest. That was round 2. We have one more round with these two specific exercises, then we'll get a small break and change everything up. All right? So back to that right leg in the lunges. We're stepping back, landing soft, right back up to neutral. Ooh, wrong leg. There you go, looking good, looking good. 10 seconds, you're doing great, Eve. You guys are killing it at home too, keep it up. Anita, Lance, Hal, what's up, buddy? I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. Single leg Romanians, let's get it. Kicking it back, looking good. There we go, kick it back strong, right back to neutral. Back and leg are moving is one thing. Keep it up. 10 seconds left, you guys are doing great. Keep kicking, keep kicking. 5 seconds left. Down, we're gonna go ahead and switch sides here. This is gonna be our last one for these two exercises. Then we'll switch it up for the next round, all right? So go ahead and get that left leg ready. We're gonna start back with our step back lunges. Kendrick Lamar, welcome. We have a famous rapper here, everyone. Give it up for Kendrick Lamar, everybody. Good to see you, buddy. I'm famous now. I made it. There we go, we're stepping back nice and soft. There we go. Make sure that back heel is pointing towards the ceiling. You are landing soft into your lunge, and we're keeping a nice steady pace here. You guys are looking great. Kicking right into that single leg Romanian. Kendrick, miss you, buddy. Haven't seen you in too long, man. Kicking it back, staying strong. There we go, 10 seconds left. We are almost there. Keep breathing. Down. So we're gonna stick with the whole superset theme. 2 exercises followed back by back. We're going right, right, and then left, left. This time we're going to be doing a standard lunge, so we will be stepping out and right back to neutral. We're gonna start with that right leg moving forward. Our second exercise is going to be a side lunge, where we will step to the side. I collapse that hip back over that leg, and then we come right back to neutral. Step out, it's almost like you're getting folded in half. I pull that chest down, right back to neutral. All right, so that's gonna be our right leg moving. So to start, that right leg is gonna step up into our lunge, and then immediately we're going to step out, and then into that side lunge for our second exercise with that right leg moving only. So when we do that, we step out, make sure those hips get pulled back, and that knee doesn't move forward. All right, so starting off with lunges, that right leg should be moving forward. Muscle milk. Oh my God. I need you to scream that for me at least one more time. So we're stepping out, landing nice and soft. Notice both legs are at 90 degrees when she hits the bottom of the movement. That's exactly what you want a good looking lunge to look like. Now we're switching immediately into those side lunges. She's stepping out to her right side, collapsing those hips back behind her, and then stepping right back to neutral. Notice she's barely tapping that foot in the middle, and then she's falling right back out into that side lunge. That is a good pace, and that is something you guys want to try and maintain with. 3 seconds. Down. We're going to be switching sides here, so now that left leg is going to be stepping forward, and we're going to be stepping out to the left side with our side lunge.
Good job, guys.
Stepping out with the left leg, and again. Landing nice and soft. Nice lunges here. If your knees are a little achy here, try and reduce your range of motion a little bit. Maybe keep that back leg a little straighter, and don't come as deep into the lunges you're doing this, but you should be able to maintain no problem. Nathan, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Welcome. There you go, kicking those hips back. Only that left leg is moving now. Nice, easy spring in the middle, and then pulling square back. There we go. Tap, right back out. Tap, right back out. We're trying to keep that heart rate up so we can burn as many calories as we're working these muscles as we possibly can. That is how you get nice, toned, diesel-looking legs like this young lady right here. That was round 1. On to round 2. Back to that right leg, going into forward lunges. How you feeling?
Good.
Feeling great.
Good job, guys.
Everybody ready? Begin. Stepping out, coming right back. There we go, looking good. Keep a nice steady pace here. Make sure you're breathing the entire time. As a trainer, that's probably the command I have to give the most. Breathe. Remember it, do it. Ariana, what's up, girl? There we go, stepping out, right back to neutral. Thanks for the likes and shares, guys. Stepping out. Make sure you keep a nice steady pace of breathing here. We're looking good. 5 seconds left. Down. We're going to be moving on to that left leg now. If you need a quick second to get some water, this is your time. I would suggest keeping that water right next to you because you're going to want that. Anthony Silva, thanks for the like, man. Good to see you. Left leg, stepping out into a lunge. There we go. Right back to neutral. Stepping it out. Staying springy. Moving right back. Looking goody, looking goody. She's moving quick. She's moving springy. Just like you should be at home. Try not to stop here. We got to keep moving the entire time. Looking goody, looking goody. Down, right into that side lunge. Stepping back. Collapsing those hips back the entire time. Moving springy, moving strong. There you go. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Try and create a rhythm of breathing as you're doing any exercise. We are rhythmic creatures. The more rhythmic you can breathe, the more effective you're going to be able to recover. Okay? So this is going to be our last round with these 2 exercises. Start with that right leg.
Good work, guys.
Great work. Hope you guys are ready. Get it. Let's go. Stepping out, coming right back to neutral. Landed soft. That back knee is bending without any stress whatsoever. Looking good. Almost there, guys. 5 seconds left. Switching right to that side lunge. Go ahead and get ready. Side lunge it out. Stepping out. Pulling that hip back as far as we possibly can. Looking good. Woo! 10 seconds left. You guys are killing it right now. Keep it up. Almost there. Down. We're going to be switching sides here. This is our last round with these exercises. So this is going to be left leg, left leg. Woo! And then we're going to be switching on to the fun stuff. Go ahead and get ready. Stepping out of that left leg lunge, landing nice and soft. Make sure you're breathing here. Every rep needs to have its own breath. So as you're doing this, make sure you're breathing along with every step. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just make sure you're breathing along every time. There you go. Keep it moving, nice and easy. Stepping it back, pulling those hips back. There we go, looking good, looking good. She's moving the entire time. I want you guys to try not to stop here. Keep it going. There we go, we're working, we're working. Almost there. All right.
Good job, guys.
Same setup. Right side, break, left side. This round we're going to be going to a squat to high knee. So what we're going to do is a standard squat, legs slightly wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed out. We are going to squat, full squat. I'm going to come up. Right knee is going to come up to neutral. Right back in the squat. High knee, squat, high knee, squat, high knee. Only that right leg for the first round. Our second exercise is going to be a lateral leg lift, just like we did for our warm-up. Standing upright, lifting that leg straight out to the side. Now, if you need to, you can hold on to something here to make sure you stay stable. If you find that you're falling all over the place, just hold on to something. I'd rather you stay upright than to really focus on this and fall everywhere, all right? So if you need to hold on to something, hold on to it. Starting off with those squat to high knees, that right knee is going to be coming up this first round, so squat into high knee. There you go, nice big squat. Coming up into high knee. There you go. Try and drive that knee up as high as you can the entire time. Looking good. Now we're going into that lateral leg lift right away. Lifting straight to the side. There you go. Keep your eyes locked on one thing. Try and keep that torso completely upright. And make sure you don't kick any of your kids in the chops. Watch out for that. There you go. Looking good, looking good. Keep it up. 5 seconds. Lewis Kim! What's up? I know you're not going to do this workout, you slacker-ass slacker. But it's alright. You're here watching at least, right? I know Malia and Alan are doing this work. I'm sure you're not doing anything. I just want to say something about the shirt. Just want to say something about the shirt. Here we go. We're squatting with that left knee. Big squat. Popping right back up to neutral. There we go. Looking good. Nice quick pace here. Make sure you're breathing. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Looking good. Looking good. Picking that knee up. And right into those lateral leg lifts.
Almost forgot what I was
If
doing.
you need something to hold on to.
No, you're pushing me.
Oh no, push it too thick. Too much thickness. Keep moving, guys. Keep moving. She's lifting that leg up as high as she can. Nice steady pace here. We're looking good. That's right. Those hips are burning. That was round 1. We have 2 more rounds. Now, as far as the work goes, this is our last exercise of this sort of design, and then we're going to change up our exercises. Sandy, what's up, girl? Good morning. There we go. Squat to high knee. We're back to that right leg. Nice deep squat coming up, hitting that knee up as high as we can. Make sure you land soft and make sure we are breathing. Happy Mother's Day. I hope Angel did something nice for you. There we go. Landing soft, coming right back up to that knee. Now moving on to that lateral leg lift, picking that leg up to the side. There we go. Good job.
Too far.
Yeah, you're too small. Woo! I know those hips are burning, guys. Keep it up. Relax. Now we're going to be moving on to that left side. How's those legs feeling?
Good.
You got a nice little sweat going on. You guys sweating at home?
Sweating a lot.
Press that heart button if you're sweating your butt off right now. There we go. Bringing those knees up. Nice little squat. Driving that knee up into the ceiling as fast and as hard as we can. And then coming right back into that neutral squat position. Breathe here, guys. Keep it up. We're moving. We're keeping it fast. 5 seconds. Right into that lateral leg lift. She's lifting that leg up to the side, making sure her torso is staying as upright as possible. That's going to give our glutes as much pressure as we can put on them, all right? Keep it up. Here we go, E. Chrissy McKinney! Thanks for the light, girl. You better be working, though.
Oh.
There we go. You got a little break here. I'm seeing a lot of likes, but I hope I'm getting a lot of sweat, too. Hope you guys are actually working here. What's up, Chrissy?
So
All right, we're going back to that squat to high knee. This is going to be our last round. Moving on to that right leg. Squat, driving that knee up into the ceiling. Hey, hey, what's up, girl? There we go. Nice little squat, driving that knee up into the ceiling. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Tap and light. There you go. Isabel, what's up? Welcome. Hope you're getting a good workout in. There we go. We're driving that knee up to the ceiling as high as we can. Lift that leg up. Make sure you're keeping a good balance here. I know those hips are burning, guys. Keep it up.
Good job, guys.
There you go. We usually start at 9:30. Like 9:32. And yeah, we have all of our workouts loaded to our quarantine page. So if you ever want to check out any of our old workouts, they are all on our quarantine workout page. So you can go check that out. There we go. Squat to high knee, and then right back down. There we go. Nice tap, right back up to neutral. 5 seconds left. You guys are killing it right here. And then right into that lateral leg lift.
Lateral leg lift!
There we go. Looking good, looking good. This is the third one?
Last set.
This is the last one. You guys are doing great. Almost there. Eat. Down.
Good job, guys.
I know, right? She was good.
Oh, thanks, Chrissy.
Tell her all the time. All right, guys, that was our first set of work. So what I want you guys to do, take a second, get some water, get some oxygen, follow us, hopefully. We're also streaming this on Twitch. We might be making the move away from Facebook Live soon to take up Twitch by itself. So if you're not already following us on Twitch, make sure you're following us on Twitch, because we're gonna try and keep this going, guys. All right, so our next series of exercises are what I refer to as focus exercises. If you focus on them and you really think about the exercise you're doing, you can really get a lot out of these next couple of movements. But if you're not thinking about it and you're just kind of flailing your body around, you're not going to get a lot of this at all right? So pay attention. These are a little tough, all right? So our first exercise is going to be a sort of Romanian. So we're going to be targeting our hamstrings. What's up, Tyler? We're going to be targeting our hamstrings here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in an upright position, and I'm going to take one foot and I'm going to place it out in front of me with my heel pointed towards the ceiling. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my hips back, bringing my chest into the ground with a nice flat back, right? If you're here, I have no pressure on that hamstring. So try and pull that chest down so it's nice and flat, and now I feel this hamstring loaded as much as I can. And what I'm going to do with that loaded hamstring pressure is I'm going to try and drive my heel into the ground as hard as I can in order to pick my chest up. So I have that heel on the ground, I'm going to pull back until I have that pressure on the hamstring, and then with just that heel, I'm going to push as hard as I can, and I'm going to try and use that to lift my chest up, flexing that hamstring the whole time. It's easy to lean and then just sit back up. This is easy. I can do this with my lower back all day, no problem. What I want you to do is take that extra time, focus on the hamstring, focus on pushing that heel into the ground as hard as you can to pick yourself up, and your hamstring is going to get a lot more out of this than you normally would. So what we're going to do is we're going to be switching between the right leg and left leg with little to no rest in between. I believe it's 10 seconds of rest with about 30 seconds of work or so. So what we're going to do is we're starting off with this. We're going to be going here in about 10 seconds, and don't rush your reps here. Take your time, focus on that hamstring tension, all right? The more you can focus on that, the more you can drive that heel into the ground, the more you're actually going to get out of this exercise, as opposed to just trying to do as many reps as you possibly can. Got it? You ready?
Yes.
All right, guys, we're starting in 10 seconds. Tyler, good to see you, man. It's been a while. So we're going to drive that heel into the ground. I'm going to turn to the side. Heel is out in front. You're going to pull those hips back, create as much tension as you can, and then push through that heel and try and pick yourself up as much as you can. Push. There you go. Really focus on pushing through that heel. It's not about how fast you move here. It's about how effective you can communicate with your hamstring while we're doing this exercise. So really push through, squeeze at the top, trying to use just that hamstring to drive you up and towards that ceiling. Good, you got about 10 seconds of rest here, and then we're gonna be switching sides, all right? We're gonna do this exercise for 3 sets, and then we will change to a different exercise. Heel up, pulling those hips back, trying to create as much hamstring tension as humanly possible, and then coming right back up. It's gonna explode. That's some good tension, right? Really trying to push that heel into the ground. That heel is your driving force here. You need to be pushing that into the ground as hard as you possibly can. Right back up. There we go. We're looking good. Never knew those hamstrings could work so hard, huh? Down. We're gonna be switching sides here in about 10 seconds. Not a lot of rest in between. I want to try and keep that stress threshold high on these hamstrings. Back to the right leg. Collapsing those hips. Just tap. Thanks for the like, buddy. Pulling those hips back, right back up. Drive that heel into the ground. We really want to make sure that this back stays as flat as we can. If at any time you start rounding that mid-upper back whatsoever, that's going to take all the stress off of your hamstring and load up your upper back, which we do not want at all. Greg Carpenter, welcome to the party, buddy. Switching legs. We're going to be on that left leg now. Again, really stay focused here. Keep control of your movements. Pushing through that heel as hard as you possibly can. Load it up, pulling those hips back, push that heel into the ground as hard as we can here. There we go, driving that heel. Big flex of that hamstring at the top. Looking good. Squeeze it. Keep moving, keep moving. You guys are doing great at home. Remember, this isn't about how many reps you do, it's about how much you can focus on just using that hamstring, all right? There we go.
I'm shaking.
She's shaking. So we got one more round with this exercise. We got right, left, and then we will be changing up to our second exercise. All right, so go ahead and load that foot up, pull those hips back, and then we're coming right back up here. Oh, those hamstrings are looking good, girl. How they feeling?
Yep.
Yep, they're feeling good. I know you guys are feeling this at home too. Flat back, create that tension on the hamstring, drive that heel into the ground, trying to pick yourself up with just that heel. Looking good. 5 seconds. Whoa. Down, switching legs.
Sweating.
Myrna, good to have you. Haven't seen you in a while. And we're hitting it. Try and get that heel a little more up towards the ceiling. Pull it up. Oh, the more you can get that toe to point towards the ceiling, the more stress you're going to be able to build on your hamstrings faster. So keep that toe pointed nice and up. Oh yeah, that's a good burn. That's a big burn, girl. Work that hamstring. Never knew you could work your hamstring so hard with no weight whatsoever. It's crazy. I love it. Down. All right. Next exercise, very similar setup here. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our feet slightly staggered. My back foot is going to be on his toe, but my focus is going to be on my front leg here. Very similar. I want to keep my hands straddling my leg. Those hips get pulled straight back. I'm going to keep this leg relatively straight. I'm not going to bend it very much, but it does not have to be completely locked out. So I'm going to be right here. I'm going to load my hips back as much as I can, and then with just my hamstring, I'm going to squeeze this and try and pull myself up to neutral. Load, 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 tension, squeeze up to neutral. Again, not about how many reps you can get, you ready? It's about how much you can communicate with those hamstrings and squeeze yourself up. So pull those hips back, keep those hands over the legs, and then squeeze that right on up. You can bend that back leg a little bit, but we do want to keep that front leg relatively straight so it's easier to build that tension on the hamstring. The more bent that front leg is, the harder it is going to be to build tension on the hamstring, which means we're going to get less out of this movement as a whole. Good, 10 seconds to switch legs.
Good job, guys.
You guys are killing it at home. I hope you're having a good time, getting a good workout in, and really trying to work those muscles. There you go. Loading up, coming right back up. Good job, looking good. Keeping that back nice and flat. The second that back rounds, we lose that connection in between the hamstring. So make sure that back stays flat. Pulling those hips back as we're leaning forward. And then we're coming right back up. Oh God.
My leg is shaking.
10 seconds, and we're gonna be switching legs here. Your leg should be shaking at home too. You really need to be focusing on how much you're using that leg. Ready? Go. So this is a little difference between us and most people that give online classes. We are focused on muscular development and actual character development to make sure that you guys are nice, stable human beings. Most online classes are just gonna try and kick your butt and wear you out ragged. I want you guys to come out of this looking good, not just skinny, all right? Switching it up, Samuel! I know you ain't working out. What are you doing here, huh? What you doing here? Just spine? What's up, Sam? Good to see you, man. Oh, Sam and I were supposed to get some personal training in before this whole pandemic thing happened. So hopefully this blows over soon and we can get you in here, buddy. Pulling those hips back, coming right back up into neutral. Those legs should be shaking. Is this round 3? It's round 3, right? This is round 3. You guys are almost there. Down. We only have that left leg left. This is awesome. How much you can do with just your body weight. 3 seconds. No, this should be it. Left leg, kicking it back, pulling it right back into neutral. This is going to be our last set with this series of exercises, and then we're going to move on to one more exercise for our final working set. You in bed? You sleeping right now? I'm jealous. I'm not going to lie. I wish I was in bed too. 8 seconds. Let's go. Down. 10 seconds for us. What?
Yeah, see, that's what I said. This should be
Oh, we got one more then?
last leg, yeah.
Okay, last leg. Switching right here. Get ready. Let's do it. Forgot to change my colors. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Does that mean you're making breakfast for everybody? We need some pancakes with bacon and eggs. There we go, pulling those hips back. We got 10 seconds left in this last set. Looking good, really trying to build as much tension on those hamstrings as we possibly can here. Down. Last up is going to be a hamstring press. This is going to be very similar to a hip press, but instead of being legs at 90 degrees, we're going to have the legs extended slightly further, which is going to put more stress on the hamstrings. So we're going to lay on our backs. So this is a standard hip press position. What I want you to do is walk the feet out a little farther, plant your heel on the ground, and what we're going to do is we're going to press through just that heel, lifting the hips off the ground just slightly, and then coming right back down. So press and squeeze, right back down. Press, right back down. It's not going to be a huge movement up, but your hamstring is going to be taking a lot of pressure here. It's exactly what we want. So we're starting off with that right leg. What's up, Campos?
Am I far enough?
You can come out a little farther. There you go. The farther out you are, the harder this is going to be. There you go. Good push. We're not coming up very much, but that hamstring is taking a lot of stress here, which is exactly what we're looking for. 10 more seconds. Looking good. Lifting those hips up slightly. Woo! Keep pushing, girl. You're looking good. Nice push. We're going to have 10 seconds of rest here, and then we're going to be switching on into that next leg. There we go. Left leg is planted, heel is on the ground, lifting those legs up ever so slightly, which is putting all that stress on those hamstrings. It's exactly what we want here. Looking good. Eat. It burns. It burns. There you go. 10 seconds. Looking good. These are tough. I know they are. Almost there. Almost there. Down. Switching legs. I know this is tough, guys. If you want to chat with us in the chat room, you need to follow the Lifters Guild, and then I can see anything you guys are saying, and we can communicate. Get it! So if you ever have any trouble, can't figure any of these out, you have any questions, feel free to ask chat, and I'll figure it out for you. Guaranteed. There we go. We're pressing up through that hip. Ooh, a little squeeze that hamstring at the top. Trying to keep this nice and springy. We don't want to pause at the bottom or the top very long. We want to keep a nice steady pace of on and off tension throughout that hamstring. Down. Switching legs. Here we go, let's get it. Pressing up, right back down. There we go. Looking good. I hope you guys are working just as hard as Miss Erika is at home, because if you are, you get one heck of a workout right now. Come on, this is our last series of exercises. We are looking good.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Keep pushing. That's right. Come on, guys. Down, switching it up.
That's it.
Hope you guys are pushing just as hard as Miss Erika is here.
Got this.
Ready? Set. Go. Campos, thanks for the share, man, or the like. Appreciate it. Every like and share helps us a great deal. So if you haven't done it already, make sure you smash one of those buttons so we can grow. Almost there. You were looking good, little mama. Come on. Almost there. Keep pushing. We need to be extended. Driving through that heel as much as we can here. Down. Feeling all right?
Yeah, great.
Shake those legs out.
No, no, no.
Get ready. Get set. That left leg and plant and push. I believe this is our last one right here. So make sure you give me 100% here. Big push. Tap back around and try and come right back up. Keeping tension on that hamstring the entire time.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. You're doing great. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. 10 shackles. Whoa! Down, down, down.
Good job, guys.
Take a second to grab some water, maybe a little oxygen. So far, we've destroyed your quads and your hamstrings, which is most of your legs. So what we're gonna do next for our finisher is we're gonna put some stress on those glutes, all right? Now this is going to be a super set, which means there's going to be 3 exercises back to back in which you guys are gonna do, all all right? They're all gonna be in relatively the same position, and it's not gonna take much time to change. So we're just gonna go A, B, C, a little bit of break, A, B, C. I believe each are for 20 seconds, so this should be nice and fun here, okay? So, glute focus. We're gonna be in the dog position, which is knees, toes, and hands in a nice solid table. First exercise is going to be a peeing dog, personal favorite of mine. So all four, lifting that leg straight up to the side. I want to make sure that I don't rotate very much here with my torso. I don't want to be spinning here with my whole body. I just want those hips kicking that leg up and coming right back to neutral. That is number one. Number two is going to be a kickback, in which I will straighten that leg, kicking it back, flexing the leg at the top, and then right back to neutral, flex, neutral, flex, neutral. That's going to be our kickback. And the third is going to be a lift. So I'm going to have that back leg straight. I'm going to lift it up as high as I can, right back to neutral. Lift, neutral. So we have kicking dog, kickback, which is kicking straight back, and then last up is that leg lift. Straight back up to the front. So it's going to be 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, and then we'll get a little break and we'll get a chance to switch legs. Whew. I'm exhausted.
Excuse me?
I'm tired. I'm working hard here, right? It's tough, right? All right, so we're going to start off with the peeing dog for 20 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready at home? No response. Excellent. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no, she's talking to me. I hate her. I hate when she talks to me. I like the beeps. There we go. Looking good. Lifting that leg straight up to the side here. Get a nice big pressure on that glute. Looking good, little mama. Robin. Hey, Robin, don't encourage her. Stop it. Kickbacks. So we're kicking that leg straight back now. Good flat leg. Squeezing that hamstring and glute at the back of the motion. Don't encourage her. There we go. Nice kickback. Got that rolling ball. And leg lift. Leg straight. Lifting straight up. Coming right back down. There we go. Looking good. Make sure we're getting a good squeeze of that gluteus gluteus at the top. And then you're bringing it right back down to neutral. How's that feeling, E?
My hamstring.
My hamstring!
I can't
Three,
sleep.
1, down. We're gonna get 10 seconds to switch legs here, and then we're right on to those next legs.
Oh,
Know those hamstrings are burning. So we're gonna start off with the peeing dog. Get ready, go. Peeing dog, lifting that leg straight up to the side, and then coming right back down. Looking good, looking good. Make sure you keep breathing here. I know it doesn't seem like this is as hard as some other exercises, but your glute is working as hard as it possibly can here. So make sure you're giving it the oxygen it needs. Switch, kickbacks. Kicking straight back, right back to neutral. Make sure you straighten that leg at the end and you get a good flex of that glute and hamstring. There we go, looking good, looking good. Kicking back, nice big squeeze. Switching in 3 seconds to that leg lift. 2, 1, leg lift. Let's go. Keep that leg straight. You don't have to go super fast here. I do want a really good squeeze at the top of the motion while you lift that leg as high as you possibly can. 10 seconds left. You killing it, girl. You guys need to be keeping up with Miss Erika right here. She's kicking some serious butt right now. 3 seconds. Rest. Great job, guys. Now we only have to do that 7 more times, and then I'm going to get you guys on home. No, I'm just kidding. It's only 2 more, I think. You got this. Go!
Oh,
We're doing that peeing dog, lifting that up. 10 seconds goes by so fast.
I can't hear her.
I can't hear her either. That's why I hate her. I love them beeps. 8 seconds, and then we're going to be moving into that kickback.
Come on.
3, 2, 1. Kickbacks. Kicking that leg straight back. Straightening that leg at the bottom, or at the top. Sorry. Just making up stuff now.
Keep pushing, guys.
7 seconds. We're almost there. Then we're going to be moving on to that leg lift. 3, 2, 1, leg lift, leg straight, lifting it up as high as we can. Try and get that tension on the glutes and hamstring here, guys. You really get a lot out of this exercise. If you just push yourself a little bit. There we go. Erika's pushing herself. I hope you guys are keeping up at home, pushing yourself too. Looking good, you're looking good. Relax, switching on to that left leg.
Good job, guys.
Feeling all right?
Yeah, it's
We're killing it.
it's
Peeing dog, starting now. There we go, lifting that leg up nice and high. Notice she's not twisting her torso very much. She's just trying to get that rotational force of the hips, and then she's coming right back down. 10 seconds, so we'll switch to that kickback. Make sure you're breathing here. Nice steady pace of breathing in and out. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and kickbacks. There we go, pushing back. Nice little squeeze at the end. Make sure we're straightening that leg out. Make sure you're breathing. Big breath in, big breath out. 10 seconds, you're killing it, you're killing it. 4, 3, leg lifts. Keep that leg straight, kicking up to the top.
come on, guys. We're almost there.
10. There you go, almost there, almost there.
3, 2, 1.
Down, rest. That is it. That is. Oh,
Good job, guys.
awesome job today, guys. If you enjoyed today's workout, make sure you like, comment, follow, subscribe. Just send me large amounts of money if you could do that too. That would be most appreciated. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna hit you guys a little cool down stretch, and then we'll get you guys onto a nice little Monday. Okay, sound good? Little stretchy stretch? Little stretchy stretch? All right. So we're gonna start off on the ground here. We're gonna have one leg in, one leg out. And what we're gonna do, whatever leg is out, I'm gonna take that same hand, I'm gonna try and grab the inside of my foot. That opposite hand is gonna point directly behind me, and then I'm gonna come straight overhead in an arching motion, reaching towards that foot from the top. You ready? 3, 2, 1, stretchy stretch. Oh, she's talking to me again. I hate it when she talks to me. There we go. Make sure you're breathing here, nice steady pace. Trying to fill those lungs up as much as you can. Let it all the way out. We need to try and get these muscles to relax. One of the only ways we can do that is by nice, controlled, focused breathing.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Next one, that hand is going to get planted to the or right to the outside of me, and I'm going to reach straight down towards the toe with the opposite hand. All right? So plant it to the side, leg is straight, and reach. Really try and grab that toe as much as you can. If you can't quite grab your toe, try and reach for your ankle and pull yourself in with that. Looking good, little mama. Keep pushing, we got about 10 seconds left here. Breathing nice and deep. Make sure that leg is as straight as we can get it. And we're trying to fill those lungs up as much as we can.
2, 1.
Down, go ahead and switch legs. And we're gonna go back to that original stretch. So whatever leg is out, we're gonna try and grab the inside of our foot with that hand. There we go. That back hand is gonna point towards the back of the room, and we're gonna reach straight up overhead, reaching towards that toe. And stretch. We got 30 seconds here. Nice big breaths. We're trying to fill up this side body here with air as much as we can. And then breathing it out the best you can. There you go, you're looking good.
What do I have a hat on?
Oh! Feel like one of those raccoon hats Davy Crockett had.
3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and relax. Next up, we're going to be switching hands. So the hand you just used is going to be planted to the side, right behind you. Other hand is going to reach across your body, reaching towards that toe. So go ahead and get ready. Hands planted, legs straight, reaching straight towards that toe. And again, you want to breathe nice deep breaths here, all the way in, all the way out. There you go, we're breathing. Staying in control here. You guys did great today. That was a lot of fun. That was a really good workout. Like a pretty good burner too. 7 seconds left, and after we get done with this, we're going to be standing up.
2, 1. Exercise.
Go ahead and stand up. Next up is going to be a quad pull. So what we're going to do is we're going to get something to hold on to, a wall, a couch, maybe a child or a large dog. Hand on. I'm going to grab my opposite leg right on the toe. I'm going to pinch my knees together, pull the toe as hard as I can, and then try and squeeze my butt forward. All right? So go ahead and get your hand on something. We're going to get the foot in the hand. Knees are pulled together, pulling on that toe. Squeeze your butt forward as much as you can, and you're going to feel a nice big pull in that upper half of the quad as well as the lower half of the quad. Again, breathe. Full breaths. Always looking at me crazy, boy. Now I need to start recording the faces she makes at me. I need those. Thank you.
I think you hear what you say.
Oh! Go. Nothing.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch legs. You got 10 seconds here. So hand on something stabilizing you. Get that foot in your hand. Knees are pulled together.
Exercise 9.
Push those hips forward as much as you can right there. That's gonna give us that upper half of the stretch here. Looking good. Make sure you're breathing. Got about 15 seconds left. After we get done with this one, we're gonna come back down to the ground.
Ah,
My legs. I need to get to the ground now. I'm so sore. I can barely move.
3, 2, 1.
All right. So we're on the ground. Feet are going to be planted out in front of me, and they're going to be slightly wider than hip distance apart. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive my knees into the ground. We're going to hit knees to the ground, come back to neutral, and switch sides. Make sure your heel and your knee aren't touching. If they are, your feet are a little too close. Just get your feet a little wider. Oh gosh, my legs. So, legs planted, hands are going to be behind you holding your weight. We're going to drop those knees off to the side. Very good. If your knees touch your heels, just make your feet a little wider. Go back to the other side. Really try and drive both knees into the ground as much as you can. Come back to neutral. There we go. Looking good. 10 seconds left. We're almost there. 5. Great job, guys.
2, 1. Your timer is complete.
Our timer is complete. Great work today, guys. That was a lot of fun. Now, if that workout was a little too hard, a little too tough, things hurt, just didn't feel right, we also do online personal training where everything is customized towards you, where you have a one-on-one personal connection with me where we can talk and discuss all of those matters. So if you're interested in some personal training, some custom exercises built just for you and your team, check out our website. The link is going to be in the description above. We will get you all taken care of. We do this right now every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:30. It's a lot of fun. Most of the time we don't require any equipment, and if we do require equipment, we usually make announcements for it before, just so we can make these exercises more exciting and just give us a nice diversity of exercises. Because most of the time we're using no equipment, and there's only so much you can do, which so far we've been able to do, what, maybe almost 20 of these workouts with no equipment. And we're still doing new stuff almost every single day. So if you want to do some new things, you're tired of doing the same old workouts, you want to have some fun, join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here. We will be here for you guys. And if you can't quite make it while we're live, we also post these videos up on all of our pages, so make sure you check them out. We'll always be here. Those videos will always be here, so you will always have a nice little workout to do. All right? So if you haven't already, make sure you like, share, follow us the best you can, because that's what's going to get this channel through to the next stage. And then we need your guys' help and your support. So we need it. Miss Erika, you got anything today?
As always, good job today, guys.
That was an excellent workout, guys. Miss Erika absolutely killed it today, as she always does. She always gives 100%, so you guys are motivated to work out. And I think that's really important, just to be able to see her and how hard she pushes, so you guys can keep along as well. I could not do this without her. I'm sure you guys couldn't as well. So if you can, just give my girl a round of applause here. She killed it today.
And I push for you guys.
And she pushes for you. And I hope you guys push because of us. That's why we do this. I know working out on your own is really hard to motivate yourself. So we want to be here to be that motivation to make you guys get better so you can get to the next step in your progress, because we want to be there to help you guys with that. So without further ado, excellent work today. We will see you guys Wednesday, 9:30, same time, same place. Great work today, guys. We'll see you next time. And don't be afraid to pick out one of these Lifters Guild shirts. All supports go to Spaghetti so I can eat. So buy some t-shirts. Thank you. Bye, guys. Ellie, great work today.